Good morning, good afternoon to everyone across the pond. Good evening to everyone listening to the recording. Good day to those down under. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome to Planet Joy. So this morning we are on day 2 of our Planet Joy experiment, and if you participated yesterday, you already got the energy moving, and you can feel a shift happening. And just to let you know, if you had a wonky day yesterday, if it was really intense, if bizarre things happened, that is exactly on the right track. So just so you know, as we start playing with energy and laughter, it starts shifting things immediately. And anything that is not in the vibration of joy, or anything that is kept you from living in joy or living out something that is your highest potential and your destiny and your joy and your passion and so on, anything that is not a match for that starts to come up pretty immediately. And so if these first few days are days that you're manifesting weird, bizarre stuff, just know that it's normal and it's okay and it's a gift. Everything that's not a match is coming up, and it creates bizarre stuff. So if you've got anything like that that you want to share in the Facebook group, just to put it out there and go, hey, what is this? I don't quite see it. Feel free to share, and the group mind here can help see what's really going on, and we can laugh about the weird stuff together, because it's perfectly normal to have crazy bizarre days when we start doing this practice. So that said, another thing I want to mention before we laugh is that when we're starting to use laughter as a practice like this, it's awakening the seat of our emotions, and it's moving out energy in ourselves. And any dense patterns, any tension that we've been carrying, stuck emotions, they all get loosened up. So again, if you start laughing and all of a sudden you find yourself sobbing and in tears, know that that also is normal, and it's a beautiful cleansing, very healing, and it's part of this process. Um, on our recording and on our call here, you can totally feel comfortable and safe to be crying and sobbing, because we can't tell the difference if you're going and what it doesn't sound that different. So just relax, let yourself feel whatever you're feeling, and remember that if we spell backwards, it's it's all part of the same beautiful cleansing process. It's up-leveling ourselves, our body, our mind, and our life to higher levels of joy, possibility. So just trust your feelings. So one last kind of administrative note about this process, and that is, when you find your mind wandering while we laugh. I just want to touch on that on our second day here. So as we're laughing, 9 minutes sometimes feels like a long time. Sometimes it goes by quickly. It's different every time. But just know that as we are laughing as a practice, there's a relaxation that's happening. And when our mind is given permission to relax, it starts uncoiling the old patterns that we've been living from. And that sometimes means like a narrative or a flashing movie of all sorts of crazy thoughts coming across your mind. And so this is another part of the healing process. If you find your mind wandering, personally, I prefer to just let it go, because it's part of the uncoiling process. And if you want to not necessarily stop thought, but bring distance and awareness to the thought, what you can do is while you're laughing is just add the observation, oh, I attracted that thought. And notice what happens when you're in the vibration of laughter. I attracted that thought. It gets really funny, and that's part of the healing and cleansing process. So just allow your mind to do whatever it's going to do, because the 9 minutes of laughter is where the uncoiling happens. And then during our silent meditation, if you want to bring your awareness back to the breath or back to a mantra, You feel free to do that. But again, part of the magic of our laughter meditation is the uncoiling of old patterns and just letting your mind free associate and just letting it go wherever it wants and needs to go and trusting that process. So we're going to laugh, we're going to cry, we're going to have random crazy thoughts, we're going to have weird stuff happen throughout the day. Aren't you glad you signed up? Let's have a big woohoo! Okay, so again, we're going to set our intentions and then we'll laugh for 9 minutes. At the end of the 9 minutes, you'll hear me go, ah, and that's our sign. We're going to meditation. So take a moment, get really comfortable, take a deep breath. You just connect with what might be possible for you today and in your life. If you allowed yourself to live in the magic flow, if you relaxed, you trusted, you allowed yourself to receive all the joy and beauty and abundance and love, and more than you can even imagine. Take the next 90 seconds to connect with your intention for today. What is the power question that's going to connect you with your most beautiful life? Just take a moment to reflect and then write it down. Your clock is ticking. Go. Okay. You're now taking a deep breath. And now just knowing that our laughter and the intention that you bring to the laughter is sending out your intention into the field, and everything that you desire in your heart of hearts is being amplified by this process of laughter. And the group intention that we've created is incredibly powerful here. There are dozens of voices on this call this morning and listening to the recording later that are amplifying this into the world. So let's take a deep breath. And on the exhale, just sigh this first go around. Next, deep breath in. We're going to add our laughter sounds, and the clock begins. Here we go. Ha, 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 ha. Beautiful. Let those last giggles subside and just relax, deepen your relaxation into wherever you are. And as we go into stillness, just remember that your power and your strength comes from your beingness. Not what you do, but who you are being. And as you relax into the depth and the beauty of your beingness today, just remember that you have the power to change any environment, any situation, any circumstance by who you are being. You walk into a room, who you are being changes the energy. When you show up as joy, it's a palpable energy. When you show up simply as awareness, you have choice, you have power, you have presence. You are tapped in, tuned in to the essence of you and the oneness of all. So as we're relaxing and meditating the next few minutes, allow yourself to sink into what it would feel like to be totally supported for who you are being. To trust that you are enough exactly as you are. To receive support. To look for all the ways you are supported and to feel how supported you are in who you are being. Your power is in your being, and you are enough. Let's just sit with that these next 6.5 minutes remaining. Take that in. Breathe it in. Take a deep breath. Saying a silent thank you to yourself for showing up, for saying yes to more joy. And then we'll take the next minute and a half to just write down any reflections, insights, clarity of direction you've got for today. Anything you want to remember throughout the day. Reminders to yourself. How might you show up today in your fullness of being? Being most beautifully, essentially you. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So I'm going to unmute the lines. We can say farewell and bless each other on our journeys today. Thanks to your joy and your bliss. Our righteousness today. Thank you. Let's get him. Bye, everyone.